don't let eyeshadows intimidate you. They're not that scary, okay? So I'm gonna go back to the basics and teach you some really simple tricks and tips and techniques and how you can create a very basic and simple eyeshadow look. Let me show you. Okay, so whether you are doing a very basic, simple look or whether you are doing a bit more detailed and dramatic eyeshadow look, I always start off by using eyeshadow primer. This right here will really help your eyeshadow stick the whole entire day. It will avoid that creasing that you get on your eyelids. If you're going to put the effort in putting makeup on, you want to make it stay all day, right? So make sure you use an eyeshadow primer on your eyelids before you put your eyeshadow on so that your makeup will stay. So I just do a tiny bit. A little goes a long way. Put it on your fingers and then apply it to your eyelids. Just make sure it's nice and rubbed in, and then we'll go ahead and move forward with our eyeshadow look. Another tip I use on every eyeshadow look, no matter if I'm wearing a little bit or a lot of it, I always put a little bit of my foundation color on my eyelid. This will help your eyeshadow have a nice true color. A lot of women have different colors on their eyelids, blues, purples, browns, all of the colors. And so by putting your foundation color on your eyelids first, that's just creating a nice base for you to have a better look. Your color will show up better on your eyelid. So do the eyeshadow primer and then do your foundation color on your eyelid, okay? Very simple. Always do it no matter what type of eyeshadow look you're going for, okay? Now, if you are just a simple girl, you don't want to do all the crazy drama eyeshadow looks, then these tips are great. Even if you're not a simple girl, even if you just don't have a whole lot of time, or even if you just want to keep things basic, right? These tips are going to be so great for using pretty eyeshadows on your eyelids. Now, you can use any combination of colors, but I'm going to be teaching you how to use a really light, medium, and a little bit darker color. Now you can use these are purples because I have hazel eyes, and so hazel eyes look really great with purples. You can do browns, you can do blues, you can do greens, you can do more neutral colors, any combination. But it's just great to start off with a medium and a little bit darker and a little bit lighter to have at least those three types of colors so that you can mix and match and get different looks, okay? So you just have your eyeshadow colors and you have your brush. That is all you need. All right, let's go ahead and start with applying the very medium color. This one right here. Apply the medium color on your whole eyelid. When I say your whole eyelid, I mean like from the lash line all the way to your eye socket, like right where your eyeball hits your brow bone. Right there. Go in there and just apply that medium color on your whole entire eyelid. Okay, it's really simple. You slap it on, just let your brush take over and just wipe it on your eyelid, okay? Very simple. This gives it a nice washed over one color look, really simple. Do the same thing on your other eyelid. And if you want a little bit darker, then you can add more color. Or if you even want a little bit darker, you can even use your darker color instead of your medium color. There are so many options. All right, so just make sure that your eyelids kind of match in color, like same depthness, okay? So super easy, just one color, one brush, wipe it on your eyelid, you can be totally done. And you look a little bit more put together so that when you're looking down or you're blinking, you have a little bit of color on your eyelids now, instead of just your skin color. Just a nice, simple way to add a little bit of pop to your makeup look. So that's one color, one way, you could be totally done, all right? That's step one. If you wanted to go, if you had a couple more minutes or you had another eyeshadow color that you wanted to add to the mix, Or if you want to be a little bit fancier than just a very basic look, you can take your darker color and put it on your brush again. This time you want to find that place right there where your eyeball ends. You want to find that, and you're going to put your color and your brush right along there, and you're going to sweep it back and forth just like a windshield wiper on a car, okay? Back and forth, sweeping motions, really easy. The key is blending, so just keep going until you have a nice blended look. This will just add a little bit more dimension, a little bit more color, a little bit more depth than just wearing that one all over finish, okay? So there you go, just back and forth, and you can add more color if you want to. You can even add the even darker color if you want a little bit more drama, but so easy. Do the same thing on the other side. You get your brush, you get your color, and you windshield wiper that back and forth and blend it so that you don't look like you have a splotchy mess, okay? Really easy. And at this point, you kind of look back in the mirror to make sure that your eyes kind of match. They have about the same amount color, the same darkness, right? If you want to add more, you can go for more. Always work in steps. Always add a little bit at a time instead of starting with a whole lot, because it's a lot easier to add more than to take off. Okay, so just go back and forth until you achieve the look that you're going for, all right? So that's just with using 2 colors. Very simple and easy, right? Don't let eyeshadow intimidate you because it's really easy. Let's get back to the basics. Okay, so those are using 2 colors. Let me show you what you can do with the 3rd color. This one right here is a very light color. It's a nice brightening color. I love using a nice light shimmer. If you don't like shimmer, you can use a very light matte color. Take your brush again and lightly dust some right underneath your brow to give it a little bit of brightening effect right there. And then take your color and add a little bit in the inner corner of your eye. To add a little bit of pop of color right there. So it has a little bit of a brightening effect around the inner corner of your eye, and do the same thing on your other eye. Get that brightening color a little bit underneath your brow, and then same thing on your inner corner of your eye. Okay? Super easy. Okay? Don't let beauty and all the colors and all the techniques, all those things intimidate you. Get back to the basics, and that is just a very simple beginner's way to do eyeshadow. If you just have time for one eyeshadow, use that all over wash method with one color just on your eyelid. Be done. If you have a little bit more time and you want to do 2 colors, then get that light, like the medium color and the darker color, and do that together. If you have time for 3 colors, then add your brightening. Super easy. It's pretty much fail-proof, right? You don't have to worry about messing up. You just practice until you get comfortable, and then you can use this technique with so many different colors. Like I said, browns, blues, tans, greens, purples, all the colors, golds, silvers, whatever you feel beautiful in, rock it, because you totally can. So if you have personal questions and you want to know what eyeshadow colors will look great on your eyes, I will leave a link down below that you can contact me, because I love helping women customize their makeup to complement their beautiful skin, their beautiful coloring, their beautiful eyes, all of the above. And I love recommending things that will help them feel beautiful and confident. If you have more questions or want more information, go follow and go check out my blog, because I have tons of information there. So don't let beauty intimidate you. You totally got this. Keep it simple, keep it basic, because you are beautiful.